Hi and welcome, I'm John and this is Illegal Game Towing. Guys, welcome back. For everyone that's new, this is a Let's Build video. What are Let's Build videos? What they're all about? Well, Let's Build video, I take a model kit and I show you how to put it together. If there's any areas of concern, as in things are numbered differently on the sprue to the instructions, I'll give you guys a heads up. If there's any areas of concern of things that are thin, like chains and pipes and stuff like that, you have to be careful of when snipping them and cleaning them. Let you guys know. If there's anything like any additional things that you could do to it, again, this is all just to help you guys out. If you suffer with dyslexia or struggle with instructions, it's a visual way to help you. If you are interested in models for a certain army you have or an army you want to get, this is a visual aid to help you. So for all my regulars here, guys, I feel love, thank you very much. Let's see you in a minute. Right, so you would have seen from the thumbnail, from the intro bit there, I'm building a Space Marine Scouts. Now, before everyone gets excited, these are not the new ones that are coming in a Kill Team box. They're not coming out till, I think it's the 20th of January, I think. Rings a bell, somewhere that's up point. But I've got these guys. I said, let me get these guys built, because if the new ones come out and I still haven't built these, no one's going to want to even look at these. But I guarantee you, some of you guys have these guys to build. So for everyone that's new, what we do now is we go through tools needed as always. So you need a mold line scraper. Okay, most useful part of our, one of the most useful parts of our kit. You can use a surgical blade or a hobby knife. If you're using a sharp tool, just be careful because it's a sharp tool. So that everyone in the house know you're using a sharp tool, so nobody scares you by accident. Make sure the cats can't get there, doing the little hands around. Clippers. These are the most useful part of our kit. I have some sanding sponge. Now, sanding sponge and sanding block is basically sponge with sandpaper. This is perfect for chains, pipes, little bits that it's difficult to get into. Even when you've glued the model together and you notice, oh, I've missed that mold line there, or I've missed that little bit there. This is where this comes in. You'll find that in a hardware shop, somewhere between the sandpaper and the wallpaper, somewhere in between. Sometimes they have their own space, sometimes, you know, they don't. It's a plastic kit. It's a plastic glue. I do have super glue at hand just in case, but you're not going to need it for this. So the next thing that we do, guys, this is for everyone that's new. We go through the kit and we have a look at what's what. Now this is an amazing kit. I actually really like how simple this kit is. So there's the legs. Okay, there's the bodies. I'll show you the other side. So the bodies are completely one piece. Actually, so much easier. The legs are one piece. So much easier. There's all the heads. And these guys have so many different options. Here's all the arms. So they have so many different options. So they can be armed with bolt pistols and combat blades. The sergeant can have a chainsword. They can have shotguns. They can have bolt guns. One of them can have a heavy bolter, which is actually on the other sprue. Okay, very, very simple, very easy. And there's one thing I'm going to say with this kit. I look at the instructions. None of these are numbered. Okay, now for me, I can see already how it works. So how it's laid out, this is two-handed. There's the hand on the back of it there. Just there, he's holding it. Again, there's the hand just holding it. That's the arm to go with those two. Okay, there's the arm to go with those two. So it is very, very straightforward. Or you can give them the bolt pistols, and then there's the blades. And the sergeant has a chainsword, which is also a very easy option. These guys don't have shoulder pauldrons because they're already on there. They have little half pauldrons. Now, I thought they could have sniper rifles, but then I thought they removed that from the 10th edition book. But anyway, there's still nice options there. Shotguns, that's what, you know, that's medium range weaponry. Bolt guns are, I think, 24 inches. think they are 12 inches, I think, the pistols. But the pistols allow you to shoot in combat anyway, but the pistols are absolutely lovely. I don't know which one I'm going to go with, because I have the kill team box coming, which has another 10 scouts in it. So if they can have sniper rifles, I'll probably give 5 sniper rifles and then probably give 5 of the, bolt guns. But I definitely want a heavy bolter in this unit. So anyway, I'm going to finish getting set up and I'm going to come back to you for the first pieces. Right, so the first pieces we need are the legs. And there's not one defined for the sergeant or one, for whatever. They're all universal. So any legs and any body, the body glues onto the top there. Very, very straightforward. It's a flat surface into a flat surface. And that glues to the base. Okay, 25mm bases. So I'm going to snip the legs off, glue the legs on, and then glue the bodies onto the legs. This is so straightforward. This is probably on the same sort of level as Nurglings in terms of how to build them. So I'm going to glue them together and how much you for the next piece then. Right, so the next thing we need is the head. Okay, they're all lined up together, absolutely lovely. And it's telling me any head goes in any body. Okay, so there's 6 heads, so you got choice of whatever you want. So I'm going to glue the heads in. They actually go in the little top bit up here. So I'm going to pick this guy up. They actually go in the top there. Okay, it's a pain in the ass to glue the body on. It really is. But anyway, I'm going to glue the heads in. I'm going to clip them off, clean them down, glue them in randomly, and I'll come back in for the next piece. Right, so before I start putting weapons on these guys, one of them is going to be heavy. Now, I think in the rules they can have a heavy bolter or a missile launcher, but on the sprue there's only a heavy bolter. So I'm just going to go with that. So I'm going to need this piece here, which is a little tripod piece, and the heavy bolter piece itself. I'm going to snip those, clean those, and I'll show you. I need the arm and the shoulder pauldron. All of this in this section here is part of the heavy bolter, weapon and arms. So I'm going to snip all those 4 pieces off, clean them down, and I'm going to show you how they go together. Right, so the first part is very straightforward. The legs, they have to be facing outwards. They just slot into the top of the gun there. Of course, it wants to be difficult, like so. Okay, there's some horrible mould lines on this. This is the worst mould lines I've seen on any Space Marine so far. Look at that. And I've cleaned that down already. Absolutely shocking. Right, that's that part. Then what happens now is, as you guessed it, this arm glues in this side. So he's holding a heavy bolter. And the other arm, so drop in the whole thing. The other arm should, oh my, stop dropping it, you mug. It should just glue in, and look at that, I've just noticed that, look at that dirty mould line there. I cleaned it off before I glue on, but it should just glue on to the gun. Yeah, like so. To be honest with you, there's no point for it to glue into. So even if you got it on and it was, say, there, or even back here, it doesn't matter. I think there's only one place that goes on, but just in case you get it slightly off, it's not going to matter, because as you can see with the bolt gun, there's this weird void here, which, I was looking for something that's meant to go in there, but there's not. But anyway, I'm going to clean that down, glue the 2 arms on with the bolt gun. The shoulder pauldron then actually then goes over this arm's shoulder, the supporting arm. So I'm going to glue that into place and come back to you for the next piece. Right, so first off, I said the supporting arm goes on the side of the gun. No, it doesn't. There's a little slot in the top there that it goes into. So I noticed there's a little bit sticking out of either side of his fist, and there's like a little bar he's meant to hold across the gun there. Now, to tell you something, I opened this kit up and I was like, oh yes, very simple, very easy, nice and easy scout build, getting ready before the other scouts come. He's a pain in the ass to put together. Heavy bolter, absolutely stupid doesn't. It's not even right now. I'm looking at it now. I'm not even happy with it. It's not even right. Show you why I'm not happy with it. Look at the arm. It's hanging in a weird place. That's better. That's a bit better. Yeah. Absolutely nightmare. That's where the hand's meant to go in the top there. As you can see, it's just not, doesn't want to go in at all. The more I push that way, this is all. That might be better now. Again, but it's a sort of pain in the arse of a. And this guy, he's not even stuck properly. Come on. He doesn't want to stick for some reason. Ah. It's barely been held on there. So I'm not even going to mess around with him until tomorrow. And if he's still not stuck, I'll put a bit of hot glue on there and just stick it to him, and that's it, done. So because I'm having a difficult time with these guys, I was going to build one bolter, one shotgun, and then do the combat weapon and stuff. But just to go over it again, there's the supporting arm. Let's see if I can focus on me. There's the supporting arm, there's a shotgun, and there's a bolt gun. So that supporting arm will go into either the shotgun or the bolt gun. You see the hand underneath and the hand there. It looks like a flat connection. So look at the other side. Yeah, it's a flat connection into a flat connection. So it should be okay. Should be. But the other thing with these scouts, my idea with the scouts, I've got the 10 new ones coming from the kill team box. Hopefully they're going to be a lot easier to put together. I'm sure they will be because they're a bit bigger. But my idea is to eventually field 3 units of scouts and 2 units of infiltrators, maybe with a Phobos Librarian as well. Straight away, I think the scouts have a 6-inch scout move after infiltrating. So straight away, I could control the whole of the middle of the board from the word go. So then all I have to do is bring everyone else up to support that. So my plan is I don't expect them to last long. I expect them to distract the enemy. I think they're, 60 or 70 points or something? 100, not even 100 points. I think they're 60 or 70 points for a squad of 5. I don't plan on them to really do much fighting. Ping a few shots off if possible, but apart from that, just rely on the heavy bolter to do the most damage and just have them sitting there annoying the enemy, or just sitting there scoring points on objectives, or even secondary missions if they're able to. So instead of me going for the bolters, because I know I'd be distracted and start bringing them out to start shooting away, or the shotguns, I'm going to go with the pistols and the close combat weapons. The other reason for this is, if Mark or whoever I play, say Mark, brings guys into these guys and they survive around the combat for whatever reason, I've then got pistols that they can just shoot into combat. So it's not. I'm trying to think ahead here about. I'm trying to think ahead here. The chainsword is for the sergeant, but any pistol you want is for the sergeant as well. So whichever one you want to pick, there's only 5 there, so it doesn't matter. And there's only 4 other close combat weapons. But another reason why I'm choosing this option is because I've had so much of a difficult time with him. I don't want to sit there and struggle with the rest of them. So I think that's the easier option. So I'm going to, obviously, the combat weapons go on one side, the bolt pistols go on the other side. So I'm going to strip and clean them and glue them on, and then that's going to be them done, but I'll come back to you for final thoughts. Well, it won't be them fully finished because there's loads of extras. Let me go through them quickly. There's a stray bolt pistol there. We've got a combat knife that looks actually amazing. On the other sprue, so you know that one? Yeah. You have all these grenade pouches. You have like ropes. You have like some sort of, looks like a vortex grenade or metal bomb or whatever it is, with rope around it. You've got little pouches there. You've got this little backpack pouch. Anyway, I'm going to crack on and clean glue those on, and then come back to you then for final thoughts. And there we have it. Now, to be honest with you, when I first opened this kit, I was like, oh, that's very simple. Yeah, very easy. Legs all together, bodies together, fantastic. You know, this is, I think I actually said at the beginning, this is a Nurgle's level of, difficulty 1. you know, cryptic, kinetic scarab type thing, you know, very, very simple. It's like, and when you first look at it, yes, it's supposed to be simple. Putting that bolt, that heavy bolt together, pain in the ass. Okay. This guy doesn't even want to stick to the body for some bizarre reason. I don't know why. Like I said, if tomorrow he still doesn't want to stick to it, then I'll just drop a hot glue there, stick him down, you know, run a little bit of super glue out just around the edge of it, so other than the brush, glue the arms on, he's done. So you know, because of the little fiddling around with this guy and that not going, I'd probably push up to 2.5. But to be honest with you, these are the worst mould lines I've seen on a Space Marine. I know they're not actual technically Space Marines, they're Space Marine Scouts, but you know, it's the worst mould lines I've seen on a Space Marine kit. You know, like I said, just give me a Land Raider. Build a Land Raider rather than build another squad of these 5. But with that said, he's the only one left to put the arms onto. And I can see a mould line on there on the shoulder pauldron that I missed. But see, I'm annoyed that there's the amount of mould lines that I've missed, but there is a lot. But it's not a big issue, because when it's dry, it's one solid piece of plastic. It'd be a lot easier to go through and get rid of the mould lines with a, you know, with the sponge and the mould line scraper. So I would probably push it to a difficulty rating of 3, just because of sheer, you know. The other thing as well that I noticed, on their helmet, on their heads, some of them have little antennae stick up. So as soon as you start cleaning it, they break off. It's like, oh my goodness me! But it's not, you know, it's not going to matter once it's got some spray on them, some paint on them. But I know for a fact that the new ones that come out are going to be even easier to build. I'm hoping. I don't see them being a problem, because the way they do their sculpts now are actually so much better. When were these guys made? When was their first print of the sculpt? 2005. That would tell you. Exactly how long ago how old these guys are. So they're what, 15, 18 years old at least. I know we're 2024 now, so you know, we're pushing into 19 years. That's actually bonkers when you think about it. Now, I know the Demonettes and the Bloodletters are about the same sort of age, but that's actually bonkers. That's probably why I've got so frustrated with building these, because I'm used to building things that are absolutely just so much easier to build. You know, even looking at Scorpion Destroyers, you think, oh, what the hell, but as soon as you start building them, it's fantastic. So I'd give these guys a 3 difficult rating. Now, I'm not sure when the new ones are coming. I think it might be not this coming weekend, the following weekend, but it means I might get it the Monday or Tuesday. So if I do, then as soon as I get the opportunity to, the new ones will be built and gone up on the channel. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you had these guys, get them done, get them out of the way. They're annoying, but get them out of the way. And because when the new ones come, they're just, they're actually amazing models. But anyway, if you're not subscribed to the channel, hit the subscribe button, because it costs you absolutely nothing. Turn your notifications on so you don't miss anything that I produce. Everyone smash the thumbs up button, so it triggers YouTube to share this video to more people and helps this amazing community of you guys grow even more. Any comments or anything you want to say about these guys, chuck them below, guys. Until next time, thank you for watching. Take it easy.